Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your romantic love reading for the month of January. So we'll take a look at the overall energies in your romantic love life with the oracle cards, and then we'll go to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading. Love yourself first. Oh my goodness, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so, this energy, Capricorn, has been coming out for you so much lately. Not just in your romantic love life, but also in your career, your 2022 reading, your January reading, your career reading for January. This energy of really stepping into understanding just how lovable, how worthy you are of love, will help to attract somebody in solitude, retreat, introspection, silence. Go deep within yourself. And I feel like this is that energy again of going within and, understanding your worth, understanding your lovability, understanding that life is, I think last week it was something about, the variety is the spice of life, something like that, just understanding, your readings have been, that you're just working so hard, you're kind of like narrow focused, just getting a bigger picture about your life, cycle, increase. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see that. Playing it safe though. This is the energy you've been getting a lot of. Playing it safe. Just trying to keep, just holding on, playing it safe. But here's this energy of increase. When, okay, the message I'm getting is that when you increase your love for yourself, you increase the love in your life. When you increase, you understand how worthy you are, you attract people, you increase the number of people in your life that also find you very worthy, right? It's really, you are just mastering this lesson. Capricorn, you are mastering it. Okay, so let's get to the tarot and get some more details. Your present energy, the star, wishing upon a star. Wishing. I like this energy because, this is a little different, Capricorn, than what you've been having. You've had this real playing it safe. Oh, commitment underneath that. It's this energy of, finally, I think you're finally at the end of this tunnel. I think you're starting to see the light at the end of this tunnel, and you're starting to put it out to the universe, what it is that you want to have come back. Looking at who you're becoming instead of, what do I have to protect myself from, right? It's this energy of, going within. There's the High Priestess going within, and just really kind of like asking yourself, what is it I really want? That is one of the scariest questions, I think, right? It really is. I think that came up in the Libra reading, or Aquarius. If somebody asks you, what do you want? A lot of times that was one of the hardest questions to answer because we're used to, trying to figure out what everybody else wants us to say, right? So it's this, energy of, well, wait a minute, I don't know. What do I really want, right? And playing it safe is just giving the answer that you think other people want to hear. Now you're stepping into this energy of, what do I want? I'm putting that out there. What is it that I want? Oh my gosh, 2 of Cups. Really interesting. Okay, so this is your area of resistance or your fear. Your fear is actually having somebody come in and truly loving you. Why is that? Why is that, Capricorn? What are you afraid of? Why are you playing it safe in love? Why, you know, I kind of get the sense. Why is it you say you want somebody to be committed to you? Well, this came up too. You want somebody to be committed to you, but are you committed to yourself? You know, you have to love yourself first before somebody else can love you. You have to commit to yourself before somebody else commits to you. That, I read that the other day and I was just like, oh man. I had like an hour. I was really bummed out because it's so true, right? If we don't commit to ourselves. So here we are at the beginning of a new year, you know, I made this commitment. I'm going to exercise 30 minutes every day, you know. Yeah, you know, January 4th, I still, and it is, it's kind of like, okay, so why would I expect anybody else out there to commit to me if I can't even commit to myself to exercise for 30 minutes a day, right? It makes you accountable for what it is that you're expecting of yourself and you're expecting of others. All right, Six of Swords, moving on. Moving on. I feel like you're moving on from this playing it safe energy, right? I am out of here. I am going. You know, for some of you, when I asked, what is it that you really want, Capricorn? And you were sitting there going, I don't know. And I've been there, right? I'm still kind of there sometimes. But when you're in that energy, it can be really, really scary. Because you really realize you have spent your entire life trying to make your parents happy, your teachers happy, your lovers happy, your children happy, right? The neighbors happy. You've spent your entire life trying to make everybody else happy, so you haven't even really thought, what's going to make me happy, right? But it's like you're moving on from that. Yeah, High Priestess. Wow. I love this. I really love that because I feel like you're really starting to go within, go deep within yourself. You're recognizing, oh my gosh, look at this, Capricorn. This is what you really want. You really do want love. You know, if you really want love, but you're finding yourself working 10 hours a day and being so exhausted that you can't go out on a date, then the question is, do you really want love? Or what are you so afraid of that you're kind of like building a wall up, right? And overworking yourself so that you don't have time or energy to, you know, date or even meet people. Wow. Oh, Capricorn. I think this is going to change for you in 2022. I really do. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Moon, that you're looking at your fears. You're kind of going within. You're having this energy of, you know, that you might be feeling it in your heart space, you know, like, yeah, why do I work so hard? You know, if I work so hard, I really can't have love, you know, or what is it I'm afraid of with love? You know, sometimes that goes back to past relationships that we've had, but this is a true soulmate connection. This could be somebody in your past that you're trying to manifest back into your life, but that you know that there has to be some growth that happens first, either, you know, with you, with them, or the two of you together. Yeah. You know what's really hidden? Here is your Nine of Cups. You're almost afraid to go after it. You're almost afraid to go after it because you're not sure it's going to happen. Yeah. You know it's not going to be easy. Oh man, can I relate to that, right? It's kind of like, oh, you know, do I really, you know, do I really want to exercise 30 minutes a day? What is that going to bring me? You know, that's 30 minutes. 30 minutes, it's nothing. Okay, so let's go look at your present energy. So you're wishing for something. And I think you're wishing for love. This is definitely a wish for love. But here's the thing. I'm getting this energy that you want, you know, this is kind of like you know, telling yourself one thing and doing another. The Six of Pentacles to me is sometimes that breadcrumbing energy, telling yourself that you do want love, but you have to work so much. So, well, I don't have time for love. You know, where you could make the time for love, right? If you committed to yourself, if you put the commitment in and you said, you know what, I'm turning a new leaf. I'm turning a new leaf. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to leave work early so that I can, you know, have more energy to start searching at least for love, right? Trying to bring this in. I'm going to put time and energy in this new mindset or this new habit. You know, maybe you say to yourself, okay, I'm going to, you know, do, I don't know, you know, like I like to hike. So, you know, there's hiking groups for singles and stuff like that. You know, maybe you're going to put energy every single week into doing one of those types of activities just to meet people. You know, just get the ball rolling. It doesn't mean that you have to say, oh, I'm going to go on 3 dates a week. You know, you want to do something that is reasonable, that doesn't throw you out of, because you're in this playing it safe energy. You don't want to go from one extreme to the other because then you'll quit, you know. But just saying, you know, maybe getting another friend, you know, to go on some of these, you know, a group activity of some sort, right? So that, you know, you can meet new people, they can also meet new people or something like that. You know, just putting time and energy into this new you. I feel like you want a new you that is more focused on loving yourself. You know, really nice. In search of love. I think you are in search of love. Yeah, oh my gosh. This is huge. You know, you're a little bit confused. You may be like, I don't even know where to start. Here you are. This is what you're kind of like blocking. You're resisting. Love is wanting to come in. You have the lovers on the bottom and you have lovers in your resistance. You have the strength to go forward in this. And you know, for some of you, you may already have a connection. You may already know somebody. And you're just afraid to take the relationship to the next level, right? Oh, I'm going to play it safe. Maybe I can keep them, you know, in the side stage over here. So if I want them to come into my life, they can. But, you know, I just, you know, a lot of times this is a sign that, you know, it won't resonate with everybody. But are you, you know, is there emotional intimacy available in this connection, or are you ready to be emotionally intimate with somebody? You know, sharing your feelings, sharing your secrets, sharing your fears with somebody, being vulnerable. So let's see what this Six of Swords is. Oh my goodness. Page of Cups. Okay, I'm going to read this two ways because I feel like there could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming in, taking action, offering love, either new love or perhaps somebody returning from the past that's offering an apology, you know. Somebody's bringing an offer here, but I feel like you are playing it safe because you're trying to control the offer. Let's put it that way. Or you're afraid that this person is trying to control the offer. So, you know, this is somebody that comes in. Let's give it a scenario that you're dating somebody and it's going well. And this person comes in and offers, hey, let's move in together. And you're kind of like, oh, okay, well, let's move. If we're going to move in, we have to move into my place, but you also have to keep your place because I am concerned, right, that I'm going to be left out. So it's like hedging a bet. It's like hedging a bet. It's like, okay, well, let's go ahead with this offer. That sounds good. Yeah, sure. I'd like to live with you, but I want us to live in my place because I don't want to give up my place. You may not be saying this to the person. I don't want to give up my place. I like my house, so I want to be in my place, right? Near my friends. I feel safer in my home than moving into your territory, right? And it wouldn't matter. Say their place is twice as big, twice as nice, in a twice as nice neighborhood, and half the distance to your work. You would, it's this energy of it doesn't matter. I still want to be in my place. Because you're just trying to keep yourself safe. Instead of looking at it from a big picture and saying to yourself, I'm going to go for it. You're either going to go for it or not go for it. Like understanding that you have the potential to really increase the love, the connection within this committed relationship, or move it to a more committed relationship. But you're still trying to control the outcome because you're afraid of what could happen. Well, when we're sitting there worrying about what could happen, guess what you're manifesting? You're manifesting what you're afraid could happen. So it's, it's about taking a look at it, about, am I just wanting this because I'm trying to keep myself safe? Or is there a really good reason to be living in my place rather than theirs? There could be. Maybe yours is twice as nice, twice as big, and half the distance to work, right? Then that would make sense. But just take a look at that. What decisions, what choices are you making? Okay? And one of the things is that, if you make a choice and it doesn't seem to be working out, you can choose again. Capricorn, sometimes, we all are just kind of fearful of making a choice because we're just afraid it's going to be the wrong choice. So then we end up not making any choices. We stay safe. But that's not really growth. That's not progress, right? Okay, so the outcome. You have the High Priestess. Oh, I love this. They just gave me the message. Okay, you're afraid. You're attached to trying to stay on top of the actions in your life. You don't want to relinquish control. But you also are not even relinquishing control to yourself. You're actually not even committing to yourself. What you're committing to is safety. Oh, really interesting message. So my angels and guides are saying, listen to your intuition. When you are making choices out of fear, out of trying to stay safe, you're not really loving yourself. You're not really loving your life or your alignment to your soul's purpose, right? You're just trying to stay safe. You don't want anything bad to happen. Okay, so you're hedging all your bets. You're attached in a negative way. You're attached to the outcome, to the actions, to what you're blocking, right? You're kind of like attached to it instead of going within, right? And it says, go within yourself. Instead of going within and listening to your heart, listening to your intuition, allowing your heart space to help you make decisions instead of your fear and your ego. Because remember, you can only look at things, at choices to make or decisions to make based on either love or fear. And, I feel like this is what your lesson is, what you're moving on from. You have lived for some time, perhaps, in this, I'm going to make decisions only so that I can stay safe. But now you're moving into, I want to make decisions that are good for my soul's alignment, my purpose here, my growth, my evolution. I want to live life instead of protect myself from life, right? And understanding that the lessons that you are to learn while you are walking on this earth, you're going to learn in one way or another. It doesn't matter what choices you make. You're still going to, you signed up for lessons, you're going to learn those lessons. So it doesn't matter what, how you're trying to control the situations in your life. The truth of the matter is that you're still going to learn those lessons. You signed up for it. You agreed to it. And sometimes that is really hard for us to wrap our brains around. But that is the truth. And you do have this true soulmate connection wanting to come in. Somebody that's really going to be loving and walk on this path with you. Wow, really profound. Oh my goodness, here's your love oracle card. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And you do. You don't have to play it safe anymore. The universe has your back. You have your back. You're stepping into that energy of loving yourself, being committed to yourself, being committed to your soul's purpose, staying in alignment with your true authentic self. And it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful, Capricorn. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you so much light and love in this situation and all your situations. And I'd love for you to, if you're resonating with this, to share your story in the comments below, or please consider liking or subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.